Welcome back to my channel. In today's episode, I'm going to share some photo shoot tips for models. As models, our careers can live or die off of our content, so here's some information to help you create excellent shots. Number 1, pick a good photographer. Everyone with a camera doesn't know how to shoot or edit, so spend some time researching the photographers. Look at their website, their social media pages, read through as many reviews as you can find, and don't stop there. Ask around and get first-hand feedback from people who have worked with them before. If you're shooting a particular style, make sure you look for a photographer that has that niche. So for example, if you're taking lifestyle photos, editorial photos, if you're shooting inside of a studio or doing outdoor or street photography, make sure you find a photographer that specializes in those areas. In this video, I'm featuring footage from a group photo shoot that I did with Pexels, and it was a phenomenal experience. Tip number 2, style your photo shoot. Get your hair and makeup done and choose an outfit that fits the theme of the photo shoot. Now, ladies, when it comes to hair, make sure that your edges are laid and that the frizziness is under control. Otherwise, this is going to be an editing nightmare for the photographer. Also, make sure that your makeup look matches whatever you're wearing. So, for example, if you're doing a beauty editorial shoot, your makeup needs to be some type of glam look. Now, for most of my photo shoots, I use Ariel Adams, so I want to give a shout out to her. She's been doing my makeup for about 5 years now. Every time I sit down in her chair, I never have to worry about how my face is going to look. Yeah, exactly. She is that chick. So look her up on Instagram, Ariel Adams. Tip number 3, be physically ready for your shoot. So make sure you get some rest the night before, because you don't want to have bags under your eyes in your photos. Also, you want to make sure that you have 100% energy during the shoot, because you never know. You may have to walk around from set to set. Also, make sure you eat lean the night before so that you can avoid being bloated. Now, I know everything that you're seeing in this video doesn't seem lean, but actually for me, that was a very light brunch that I had before the photo shoot. So you want to eat, but the point is you just don't want to stuff yourself because you don't want to look bloated in your photos. Tip number 4, make sure that you pick a good location. If you're shooting inside of a studio, it's good to pick a studio that has a lot of different sets so that you're not limited to all of your photos being in one particular scene. You can get a whole bunch of photos done with different sets. Also, make sure that the studio has good lighting. And if it doesn't come equipped, your photographer most definitely will be bringing any equipment that is needed. But these are just some things that you want to look for when it comes to picking a studio. If you're shooting outside, make sure you pick a location that has good scenery, beautiful buildings, nice architecture, nature scenes, not crowded with a whole lot of people, because you don't want to spend the majority of your shoot waiting for people to walk by. So yeah, keep all of those things in mind. Tip number 5, practice your poses before you arrive. This is going to save you a whole lot of time. Also, take direction from the photographer. Sometimes we can't see what they see, so it's good to listen to them and execute whatever it is they're asking us to do. Be professional at all times. Maintain a good attitude. This is one of the easiest ways to get a call back to work with that photographer again. And don't be afraid to take risks. Do things that you normally would not do. Of course, things that you're not ashamed of, but sometimes when we step outside of our box and push beyond our normal limits, that's when we get our best shots. My final tip, photo shoot etiquette. Always thank the photographer and anybody else that was a part of the creative team. Be patient. Don't hound the photographer for edits. As a matter of fact, it's a good idea to discuss timelines before the photo shoot. That way you have an expectation as to when you're going to get the photos back. When it comes to giving the photographer feedback about the edits, be honest if there's something that you don't like or if there's something you would like to see change, but make sure that your delivery is professional and always be respectful. Anytime you use the photos, make sure you credit the photographer. Okay, that's all for now. Thank you for watching. Be sure to hit subscribe so that you can keep up with all my latest content.